What is up, friends? Rob here, the Medicare minister, and I'm back with a fresh new word to hopefully empower you, to hopefully put fresh wind in your sails. And I pray that you are making it an awesome day. And I'm back today with the John Maxwell Daily Reader, one of my favorite reads. It's short, sweet, to the point. It helps put fresh wind in my sails every day. And one of the things that Dr. John talks about is what is attitude. And one of the things that he says in this reader that I want to share with you today, just briefly, is it says, your attitude is either your best friend or your worst enemy. So I want to ask you a question today. Is your attitude your best friend or your worst enemy? See, attitude is a choice. We all know that if we're going to be leaders in our particular space and we want to lead others, then it's very important that we begin today to start taking full responsibility for our attitudes. As a matter of fact, we can tell one of the ways that we begin to mature is when we make a choice to take full responsibility for our attitudes, no matter what's going on in our lives, situations that are out of our control, or maybe relationship issues or financial issues, et cetera, et cetera. It doesn't matter. Real leaders, those that begin to mature in their lives, begin to understand that our attitude is a choice. So no matter what may be happening externally, we can make a choice. We can take responsibility how we're going to react to that. And so he also says it's either what draws people or repels people. Think about that for a minute. If you're wanting to be a leader today, what kind of attitude, what kind of aura are you projecting? Because you can say it all day long, but it's one thing to say it, but people can read between the lines. People can tell if your words are not lining up with your inner attitude. So it's not only it can be our best friend or worst enemy, it can also draw people or repel people. And I love this. There's not a single part of our lives that's not affected by our attitude, whether that be negative or positive. In other words, it permeates every single part, every single area of our lives. And so it's very important that we understand that attitude is a big deal when it comes to not only leading others, but just everyday part of our lives. And I love this part. And I'll close with this. A leader's attitude is caught by his or her followers more quickly than his or her actions. Think about that. A leader's attitude is caught by his or her followers more quickly than his or her actions. See, in other words, it's not enough just to tell. But when we're truly growing and we truly understand that we must mature, right? Once again, change is always going to happen in every part of our lives. There's going to be things that are out of our control, but growth is optional. We can make a choice that in one area that we're going to start growing today is to have a better attitude on a daily basis. Because if we're leading others, or if we're aspiring to lead others, our attitude is caught, more quickly than our actions. And the reason for that is because ultimately our attitude is going to drive our actions. So friend, I want to challenge you today. I want to challenge you that today is going to be the day. And I want you to declare this to yourself right now, that today is the day that I'm really going to grow up and I'm going to take full responsibility for my attitude, because it not only does my success depend on it, but if I want to be a true leader in whatever space that I'm in, and I really want to empower other people to be the best version of themselves that they can be, then it's going to be up to me to change my attitude. It's going to be up to me to make it an awesome day. It's going to be up to me to start taking responsibility for how I'm going to react to success, or more importantly, failures. Guys, I pray that this has inspired you. I pray that this has motivated you today. And remember, your attitude's either your best friend or your worst enemy. Please subscribe. Please take a moment to comment. Let us know that this has encouraged you. Let us know if this has put fresh wind in your sails. Turn the notifications on, because we have some awesome interviews coming up where the people are going to be spitting some fire that I know is going to motivate you, encourage you. And so make it an awesome week. Please share this with some other folks as well. Have an awesome day.